Drums, please.
Good morning, guys. It is Monday, June 26th, I believe it is, and it is about 10 minutes to 9, and I'm on my way to pick up my keys, so I am officially able to get into my classroom as of today. So I am dressed for the gym, and I have a snack because I have a spin class at 10:30. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go grab my keys right now, go into my classroom, kind of get a feel of what that space looks like and think about what I want to do, and then go to my spin class at 10:30, come home, shower, eat, and then probably go back. Liza's going to come help me tomorrow, so she won't be there today. So I think what I'm going to try and do is just start putting stuff away that's not inside the classroom, because I do have a storage space in the pod area of my classroom. So maybe unpacking things like that. So I'm really excited. I've been waiting a long time. Liza's room is just about done. We don't need to paper anything else, but there's just random areas where we need to finish bordering, and we just couldn't do it on Friday. Like, we were tired. When I got home from helping Liza on Friday, I was really, really tired, and she was tired, and she had somewhere that she needed to be. So we didn't finish, but we are very, 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 very close to being finished. So that's good. What else? What have I been up to since the last vlog? My Donors Choose project, I never put up the video because thanks to a couple of family friends of ours, Frankie and Jeremy, if you're out there, they fully funded my Donors Choose project. So I never got the chance to put the video up, because by the time I had the notion to do that, I was notified that the project was funded. So I want to thank them. I don't know if they watch, but if you do, thank you so much. And then the next step, or the next little bit of drama with that project, is just making sure it gets to the right school. So I'm in the process of trying to figure out who do I need to speak to make sure the materials are sent to me at my new school, because they have my old address on file, and I can't update my profile because since the school I'm going to is new, it is not in their database yet. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Hopefully it's not going to be too big of a problem. But yeah, I'm just on my way to school. This is next year when I'm vlogging. This will be the route that I'm taking. A lot of you have asked, is it further away or whatever the case may be? It's about the same distance as my previous school, but just in the opposite direction. So I'm gonna get there, and when I grab my keys and get myself in that classroom, I'll be sure to show you guys just what it looks like from the beginning, so that we can kind of get started. All right, so I just got my keys, and I am going to see if the key works. I guess there's been a couple keys that didn't work, so I'm so excited. Here I am, F3. Okay, this is it. I am officially in my new classroom. It's just so weird to be in here. It's just different in a good way. It's very bright. I can't tell if the room is any smaller, so I'm just gonna kind of show you around really quickly. There is a cleaning person here too, so I might not be able to show you the workroom right away, so let me flip it around. So this is it. So you can see the triangular desk that I was telling you about. Let me see if I can get close up. So these are the desks that are triangular. This is the door here, the side of the room. Let me see if there's an awkward paper towel holder. No. Liza and I have a spot in her classroom that we can't paper because there's a paper towel holder there, kind of getting in the way. So here's the front of the room, and then all the way around, and that's it. So I'm not gonna lie, right now I'm a little overwhelmed because I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know where my things are gonna be. I don't know where I'm gonna put my desk. I have no idea how I want this to be. But I am excited. Let me show you some of the things that we got. So I got my keys, obviously, and then I'm gonna see how I can show you this without showing the name of the school. 1 second here. Okay, so our principal gave us a keychain, or she made them. She's pretty crafty. Let me see if I can find it. So she made us this little keychain for our keys. This is the gate key. And then I have to put my regular key on it. And then we have these t-shirts with our mascot. I don't know if this is the final version of the mascot, but we are the Foxes. But this is just kind of a temporary shirt to get us started for the school year, because we have a family event on Thursday. And she wants us to wear these. So, yeah, I'm in here. I'm in room F3. I need to start figuring some things out, so I'm gonna put you guys down for now, and when I can, I'll show you the workroom. I think the cleaning lady is in there mopping, so I don't want to get in her way. Let me see. Yeah, they're still in there, so we'll see. But I will talk to you guys later. Okay, I'm now back in my classroom. It's after 1 o'clock. I'm not exactly sure what time. And it's time to figure some things out. So, since I didn't get to show you earlier, I am going to show you this workroom area. So this is in the middle of 4 classrooms. So this, I guess the design is called like pods is what they refer to them as. So there's a classroom there. My classroom is right here. There's another classroom right here. This will be the person I'm teaching with, she'll be here. And then there's a classroom here. So these 2 classrooms, this one and that one, will be empty. So you see we have all this storage space here, which I am not accustomed to, which will be great. We have these cabinets up here for storage, cabinets down there. And then typically, I guess at the other schools in the district, this would also have cabinets over here. I think it's what they were saying, but we don't. But you do have space for pulling a small group if you wanted to. And then we each get these rolling brown cabinets, and I've moved mine into the pod. So the big controversy, or the big to-do, is some classrooms, not this one, because this one's like mine, but some classrooms have this big space as opposed to the awkward space that I have in my classroom. Let me see if this one has it. Yeah. So you see in this area, you have this big space right here, and I think a lot of teachers end up putting their desk in that space, and I think that's what's preferred. I, on the other hand, have that little awkward space, and I think I showed it to you guys earlier this morning when I first got here. And I was a little disappointed because I don't know what to do with that space, but I can't remember if I said I think what's gonna end up happening is that I'm going to put my Chromebook cart there. So it's right here. Let me get the camera. So it's just this space here, and the plan is to put my Chromebook cart there, but the only issue is the outlet is all the way over here, and I'm sure there's something that could be done about that. Otherwise, that's just an awkward space that is unused. So there's that, and then I have this wall here. The benefit is this wall is here. It's one less wall to paper, but it is very plain. So hopefully I can hang things on that. So that's as far as my mind has gotten with my classroom. As of right now, I think I'm going to start opening boxes and maybe putting things away into the storage room. Apparently there's still some furniture that we're supposed to have, but we don't have it yet. I think 2 bookcases, some filing cabinets, and that's all coming. So, and I might try and put up 1 bulletin board with the paper just to kind of see how it looks. But hopefully in the process of all this, I will find my staple gun somewhere. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm currently sitting on the floor. I've moved my desk to the spot that I think I'm going to move it. And I thought I would show you guys my desk because I really feel like I just hit some teacher gold with this new desk that I have. So let me get up off the floor and show you the desk. All right, so here's the desk. The desk has wheels on it so I can roll it around with ease. So right now, this is going to be the area where I keep my desk. So this box has stuff that I believe was in my desk aside from that flip-flop, and I'm going to start putting it in there. And I felt like, have you guys heard of those, what are those places that are pretty popular now where you go and you have to figure out clues to find keys to get out of rooms? I can't think of it, like lock up something. So I found one set of keys here to open these drawers over here. So I have this drawer that came with this tray that's nice, and then these 3 drawers here, which are pretty standard and deep, and that one. And then I came over here and that key didn't fit, so I was panicking like, oh my gosh, I don't have a key to that drawer. And then I just decided to look underneath the desk, and lo and behold, there were some keys hiding underneath that desk taped, and I unlocked it, and I just got really excited. I just screamed out loud in this classroom, and luckily no one's here. But this little section right here opens like that, and then you have these handy little trays that come out with labels and label holders. Oh, like how beautiful is this? Like just trays that pull out. I mean, you know, what, the possibilities are endless in there. So I just got excited, and I thought I would share that with you guys, because if you're a teacher, you just know that that just made my school year 10% better, just to know that I have those bins in that desk, and to know that I actually have the keys to my desk. My previous desk had a lock, but I had no idea where the keys were. So that'll come in handy, especially when you have subs in your class, just to be on the safe side. So I'm gonna get back to unpacking this box right here. Talk to you guys later. Okay, it's what time was it? I just checked. 4:31, and I think I am done for the day. I basically spent my time unpacking all my boxes as much as I can. So if you look back here, you should notice that the boxes are minimized. So all these things here, these boxes here are all library books that need to either go in those bookcases or in the bins for that, but I'm not going to do that until I paper the classroom. And then the other stuff that is still in boxes are desk items that I need to put away, but I can't because we are still missing bookcases that go here. And a lot of the stuff was stuff that I had on those bookcases, so there's nothing I can do about that. These are all the empty boxes. These are all the things that I'd like to store in that brown cabinet, but I can't because I do not have the key for that cabinet at this time. So I've done all I can do. I was gonna try and hang one bulletin board just so I can kind of see how it looks, but I realized I do not have enough staples to even get that done, so I'm not gonna start something I can't finish, and I left my border at home. So aside from that, I arranged the furniture in the way I think everything's gonna turn out, and that took me a long time. I should have really recorded myself walking in circles in this room, moving desks from one place to the other, only to move them back. So right now, this is what I have. So my teacher desk will be there, and then I have groups of 4. I think there's 7 groups of 4, because last I heard I'm going to have about 25 students. If I need more desks, I know where to locate them, because I may have moved some furniture into different places, because I had enough desks for 32 students, which was going to be way too many desks based on the numbers that I heard last time. So I think that's it. I'm gonna go probably right now to Lowe's to buy staples for the staple gun. And while I'm at it, let me see if I have the staple gun. I know a couple people asked what Liza and I were using, whoa, to hang the paper, and it's just a basic staple gun. It's not even expensive. It was the cheapest one. I think this cost me about $12, and I bought it 3 years ago, I think. And then I bought it from either Lowe's or Home Depot, but I know that you can find them at both. And then you have to buy special staples for it, obviously, because it's a staple gun. And I have the packaging in my purse so that I know what to ask for. There went one of my lemons. So I know what to ask for when I get there. It is, are there staples in here? No. It is this brand, excuse me. This brand right here. You can get it off of Amazon, but it's the Aero JT21 staples. There's 1,000 staples in 1 pack. So I need to go get some of these, probably a couple of packs, because I got a lot of stapling to do. So I don't know if I'm gonna take you along for that, but that's what I'm going to do, and we'll see what happens from there. If I have enough energy, I'll also show you some of the things that I've bought over the course of the past couple of months for my classroom. If not today, eventually I'll show it to you. But yeah, I'm checking out this classroom for the day. I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it is 10 minutes to 5 on Tuesday. This is the first time I'm checking in. So just to rehash the day, went to Orange Theory with my sister this morning, stopped by my classroom for a couple hours to talk to my teammate, and did a little piddle paddling around in here, and then went over to Liza's. We were supposed to finish bordering and then come here and work on my classroom, but she ran out of border, so things didn't quite pan out. So I helped her organize a little bit, and then I left to come and work on my classroom. So I forced myself to put up 2 bulletin boards because I was just too excited to see how this was all gonna turn out. So I did 2 easy ones that I don't necessarily need help with, so I thought I would show that to you guys. So the first one I did is here, sorry, down here. This is just underneath the whiteboard. So this is my color scheme, gray, yellow, and white. So this is double border, 2 different borders. One is patterned, one is not, obviously. And then I did this wall here. I just finished this one. So if I look a little sweaty on camera and disheveled, it's because there was a lot going on. Right now, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about the sides of the window. The way the double border is, it's kind of awkward to overlap it there. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave it blank. I might just put white border there. I'm not sure. So that is my progress so far. One disappointing piece of news is that I had to move the arrangement of my desk, which is now here. So before, I had my desk going this way. Let me turn the camera around. Come on now, LaTanya. At first, I had my desk going this way, and then one of the tech guys came in. He hooked up my printer, which is over here, and then he was going to get started on looking at wiring things for my computer. And I said, oh yes, I'd like my desk right here, and it was all there. And then he said I couldn't do that because the wiring is right there for my computer, and it wasn't going to reach. I don't know, wait, maybe that's not it. It's over here somewhere. It's down in there. There's a little outlet right there that I need for the computer. And so at first I tried to say, well, isn't there some way that you can wire it? Because I really would like my desk that way, and I know a lot of teachers have arranged theirs that way. And he very politely said, not really. So I think it'll be fine. But I'm going home. I'm tired. I am physically tired. I was struggling working out today. I was struggling helping Liza in her classroom. And I think my body is physically tired because moving classrooms and setting up classrooms, it's like moving a house. Like, you know how tired you are when you move. Plus working out. So I'm going home. So maybe I'll check in when I get home so you guys can see my sister, since you guys seem to enjoy her little self so much. But I'm definitely checking out of here. Here's what my classroom looks like as of today. That's it. As far as progress, I got 1 board up and another one all by myself. So oh, let me tell you about double boarding if you're ever interested in doing it. I got this idea from Liza. My classroom, I manually double board it, meaning I put up 1 border then the other. But this year I bought tape And I spent some time in front of the TV just taking the border, putting it down, and if you look very closely, there's tape in about 3 sections, so I highly recommend doing that if you are going to double border. If you're looking at double bordering, I will also tell you, as I wait for the camera to focus, that double bordering is easier if you have border that has a straight edge and a scallop. So Liza has 2 scalloped borders, and by scalloped I mean this here. If you don't know, like, these are scalloped borders. So she has white scalloped and then yellow polka dot scalloped, which is kind of hard because you want to line it up correctly. But luckily for me, I didn't know this going into it, this border is just straight edged and this one's scalloped. So double, like, lining them up to double border was super, super easy. So if you are thinking about double bordering at some point in your teaching life, I highly recommend that you do that. So that's it. That's the progress I've made today. My classroom is still a mess. It'll get there. And then the workroom, I couldn't organize this brown cabinet because we didn't have the keys, but we got the keys today. So I am working on that a little bit, but as you can see, this is still a mess too. All of this kind of stuff I think is gonna go in this cabinet nice and neatly eventually. So that's it. I'm out of here. I'll probably check in with you guys when I get home. But until then, talk to you later. Good morning. It is just before 11 o'clock. I'm in my kitchen, obviously, making some breakfast. I went to a spin class at 8:30. And then afterwards, I had to go to Target to pick up a couple of things. And then I had to go to PetSmart to pick up some dog food and some joint supplements that Genesis has to take. So now I am having a very quick breakfast before I go to my classroom. So I just finished scrambling myself some eggs very lazily. I will be having some Thomas's English muffins with that, and then I will be having some of those sausages. I know those are frozen and therefore that is processed food, and I know that's not good for you, but it's convenient. So my plan today is I'm gonna go in my classroom for a couple of hours, maybe hang up another wall. My friend Andrea, I know she watches sometimes, is gonna stop by because she'd like to see the school and just say hello. And I'm gonna try and leave a little bit earlier and come back and relax, and because I'm just tired, like I need to just take some time to relax. I might go to Starbucks. I can't think of the viewer's name right now, but she is a teacher and a Starbucks barista, and she gave me an alternative to the Valencia Orange Refresher. So I might try the suggestion she gave me, and if it's good, I'll share it with you guys. And I did go on Starbucks online last night. I think the subscriber's name is Kelly, K-E-L-I. I just know the picture, her picture is a picture of a peacock. So if that's you, I'm talking to you. She gave me the link to share my thoughts or ideas with Starbucks. So I did last night. I told them, please bring back the refresher, make it a seasonal drink if that's even possible. So we'll see if they listen. So anyway, I'm gonna make my breakfast. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna head to the school, and then I'm gonna come back. So I'll talk to you guys later. Oh. Hello, it is 4 o'clock. I've been here for about 4 hours. A good chunk of it I actually spent talking to my friend Andrea, who came to visit, and then she came with her daughter, Maddie, who was in my 5th grade class a few years ago. She is now going to be an 8th grader. So we chatted for a little bit because we hadn't seen each other in a while, and then they actually helped me hang up some paper in one of the sections that's the most challenging to hang it, so I will show you that. So we papered that wall, and then up there, that is just challenging to work around the projector screen. So we got that done, and she just left a few minutes ago, and I was feeling myself basically, and thought I was going to be able to just keep papering by myself. So I was going to attempt to start papering that wall, and I got up there on my ladder and realized that I hung the paper crooked and it was not overlapping with the other paper. So I gave up and said, you know what, maybe that's God saying you need to go home. Plus Genesis has been home by herself for a few hours and I'm hungry, so I'm going to go home now. One of the things I wanted to show you guys that Andrea discovered is that I have dimmers in my classroom. So this light switch here, I didn't know what these little tiny buttons were for. I thought they were just a part of the light switch. I didn't think they were anything special, but I found out that they are actually dimmers. So I'm gonna turn the camera around. So I am going to dim the lights so I can do that. I don't know if you guys can see on camera that the lights are dimming. I can do that and just have the front lights on. I can turn this back up. I can make it a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, as bright as possible, and super bright. So I'm telling you, when we realized that, I was excited because it is nice, especially having a projector in class. Sometimes you want the lights to be out, but you don't want all the lights to be out. So having a dimmer is amazing. So I'm getting ready to head out. I might stop at Starbucks to see about getting that drink, and I'll let you know if I do. And then I'm gonna go home and eat some lunch and try and relax. So talk to you soon. Good morning. It's a little bit before 8. It is bright and early on Thursday, and I'm heading to my classroom to meet Liza. Now, I don't normally get up this early to go to my classroom, but I'm going early this morning because I kind of have a busy day even though it's summer, and I decided to skip Orange Theory today to give my body a rest. I'll make it up hopefully at some point over the weekend. So I decided to skip Orange Theory so that Liza and I can meet a little bit earlier to work on my classroom. She has, as you know, 2 daughters, and her youngest daughter has swim lessons at noon. So I knew it'd be ridiculous for her to come help me later in the morning, leave to take her daughter to swim lessons, and then come back to help me some more. So we're meeting early at 8 o'clock to work for a few hours, and then she'll leave to take Lily to swim lessons, and then she'll be done helping me for the day. And I will probably be done in my classroom for the day because today I also need to record a couple of math videos because that is on my list of things to do. I am going to visit my friend Amy because she just had a baby. Amy, if you're watching, I'll see you soon. And at 5 o'clock we are having a family picnic at the school just to kind of, you know, get that sense of community built within the school. So families and their kids are invited to a picnic. I think it's like hot dogs and chips, or hot dogs, hamburgers, and chips. They will have a little activity where they can build a fox, kind of like build a bear. So they pre-purchased, I guess, the carcass of a stuffed animal fox, and then they're gonna stuff it and, I don't know, dress it. I don't know the extent of the build-a-fox. I've never seen it before, but it sounds very cute. So that is for a couple of hours, but we're supposed to be there at 4 to kind of go over what we're going to do. And I think there's like a PTO bit of business that needs to be taken care of. So right now I'm on my way to school. I'm going to stop and get a Starbucks on the way because that will serve as my breakfast. My goal today is to get as much of the walls papered as possible in the little bit of time that I have with Liza. And I think we'll get a lot done. I hope so. That is it. When we finish, or maybe mid-process or whatever, should something inspiring happen that I feel like I should show you guys, I will definitely turn on the camera, but for sure I'll show you where we end up when she leaves so that you guys can see the progress. So I'll talk to you then. All right, it is about 11:20. Liza just left with the daughters a couple of minutes ago. They're going to swim class. I'm about to leave. I didn't vlog at all while we were hanging paper because we were so focused, since we have such a specific, or had such a short window of time to work together. So I will show you the progress that we've made so far. So today with Liza, I got this wall done here, just papered. We can't do this wall yet because this little outlet here, the maintenance people or the construction people, whatever they should be called, need to do something with this. I think they're putting a shelf on the wall because this is somehow related to the microphones that they're going to install. And then we papered all of that wall, and then we stopped there because we had about 15 minutes left before Liza had to leave, and I had her help me figure out what to do with this window here. So I showed you earlier, it was bordered, but the sides weren't bordered because I couldn't figure out how I wanted the border to be. So we just flipped the border well, the opposite direction. So this was flipped down. So we just flipped it up so that we can overlap the corners. So she helped me with that. And that is pretty much it. We got a good amount done. And I think tomorrow we'll actually be able to start bordering everything. So her room is done. And before summer's up, I'll go back to it and show you the finished product. Like, it's done in terms of papering and border, and I think she's hung up like her writing wall and stuff. So the next time you see her room, I think I'll show it to you when it's done to her standards. So I'm getting ready to go home, take a shower, get dressed, eat some lunch, and then record the math videos that I need to record. Then I'm gonna go visit my friend. Then I gotta be back here by 4 o'clock, and then that's it. So I'll talk to you later. It is 7:10 p.m. Please excuse me if I look sweaty. I am leaving school. We just had a family picnic to kind of say welcome and to let people take a look at the school now that it's closer to being completed. It was a really good turnout. I know a lot of us were not sure if a lot of people would show up, but our principal did a good job of doing auto dialers and reminding people. Our PTA is pretty organized for the fact that we're a brand new school, so they sent out a lot of reminders through Facebook and things like that. So we had a really good turnout. They were served shaved ice. What else were they served? Shaved ice, hot dogs, chips, cookies, watermelon, and then they were able to buy a fox, and they did a little Build-A-Fox where they got a little shirt that had the school's name on it, and it came out really cute. And I was kicking myself in the butt because I did not pre-order one of those foxes because I didn't think I would want it. I know that sounds bad, but I'm not really one to have a lot of stuffed animals and toys in my class. But when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, it is so cute. I should have ordered one. But I think the guy that was offering them is coming back because they were a huge success. So overall, the event went really smoothly. It went really well. Everybody, as far as the families and the kids, seemed really excited. And just as excited as we teachers are, so that was great. As far as how my day panned out, I got everything accomplished. So I left school a little after 11, went home, got dressed, ate, recorded the math videos I needed to record, and then I ended up actually recording a 10 things you might want to know about Miss Robinson for my new students and families this year. I've never done that before, but I thought it would be fun to do. So I had Liza's daughter Audrey come up with some questions, and then I had a few questions that I thought they would like to hear answers to that I came up with, and then I just answered those. So I got that done, and then I went to Amy's house and visited her and her baby, and he's very, very cute. And then I came here. So I'm heading home to eat some dinner. I'm eating leftovers, and then I'm just gonna relax for the night. So that's it for today, and I don't think I'll close the vlog here because I'm meeting Liza tomorrow. Hopefully we will finish papering the classroom and check that task off our list. So until tomorrow, have a good one. I will talk to you guys later. Sorry for the lighting right now. Bye. Hey guys, it is about 3:15. Progress that Liza and I have made. We had to make an emergency trip to CM, which is a school supply store, because I ran out of border. I bought more border, but it is a different size. No, not a different size. It was a different shade of yellow, so I have to take it back to my mom's place tomorrow because there's a school supply store out there. So I'm going to show you the progress. Liza may not want to be on camera today. Here, you vlog while I get the paper. Just show them the progress. Like, it is a different shade. And a part of my mind is like, it's going to be very hard for you to have the exact same shade of yellow for everything. It is. So my hope is that once everything is up and done, it'll just be cohesive even though they're not all the exact same shades of yellow.
I wonder if that's busy next to your Moroccan.
That's why I was
border.
I was saying that, I'm like, I don't know if that's busy, and then I said, but Liza had it next to polka dots. So this one was questionable.
I think because it's so similar, like it's a wavy texture, like the Moroccan. That looks good. You don't want any white?
I think I do have white.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So these are all these. Got white, and then this striped one. Did she say she got these from Hobby Lobby?
Yeah. Your favorite?
Well, I mean, I don't know why I'm testing the white, because that's gonna work.
That'll match.
We're going to question that.
Did she say there were like a lot of other options?
I don't think she said it. Like, is it cute?
Yeah.
So maybe I should just do these 3.
Let's see. I think the nice part about having more is that there's no exact pattern to it.
So I need 4.
Maybe. Just because I like that it doesn't look like white striped dots, white, you know? It looks like it haphazardly went up there, but it still works. So maybe if you go to Hobby Lobby, you can look for one more yellow tone that you enjoy. It's a little Moroccan with Moroccan. But good progress, right, guys?
Yeah, so showing the whole room.
Well,
And then we had a border emergency.
We had not only the hard part about a new facility is there are things like you need to wait for certain final pieces to get done.
We can't do that wall.
And this girl right here is a doer. So she wants things done, you know, now. So it's hard to, so that's why it looks like we did part,
But not
all. Because we're waiting for a shelf, right?
We're waiting for a shelf on that wall. Bookcases, I don't need the bookcases, but the shelf and the phone is going to be installed over there.
Yeah.
And we don't want to put a paper, and then the crew comes in and says, this paper's in the way.
I don't feel
and
like
then
they
they rip it down.
They wouldn't really be very ginger with that.
No, they would just be like, sorry, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's happened before, like when they move your stuff in your classroom, they just...
Always.
So, I mean, this is as far as we can go right now.
Yeah.
I have to go to the CM by my mom's house, like I was saying, to get the proper. Let's see if they can see on camera. I don't have
we
it.
returned it.
It's 2 different shades.
It
One
was
a bright
lemon.
yellow. One was a more muted yellow. I need a more muted yellow, so I have to go back to
Which,
CM.
you know what? Companies who make things, please. I don't know why the same company paper is always a different shade. The border's a different shade. I mean,
We need consistency.
We do.
We need consistency. Liza had to take border down in her classroom
We did.
and move it to a place where it wasn't going to be seen because she had the same problem.
Same problem. Lemon versus goldenrod. There's a difference.
I need a goldenrod yellow.
A goldenrod.
So we can't do anything else. Liza's going to be gone for the next few days, so we will not reconvene until Thursday.
I'm going on vacay.
Hopefully by then I have enough board. How many packs of border then? I probably went through 15 packs. Probably at minimum I need 15 packs of border for the whole room.
Times 2, because she's double bordering. 30 packs of
Just
border.
add that up in your mind.
That $100 is gonna go far. We always get $100.
But the good news is, like we said, once we do this, this room will probably look like this for at minimum 3 years.
3, unless,
So-
you know, a kid touches it. But that's why during the year we're like, get off
Do
the
not
wall.
touch the wall.
Honey, come off the wall, please, bud.
Do not lean. So we're gonna clean up. Liza has to go. She's gonna have some dinner with some family.
Yep.
But this is the progress.
Yeah.
Anything that you see where there's an open spot, it's because we ran out of border.
We had to prioritize.
Or we have to do something else first.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it.
Welcome to F3. Are you allowed to say that?
Yeah, it's F3.
F3. Okay.
F3.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, it is about 7:45. I am so tired. I've been up since about 6:45 and been on the go since then. I got home from my classroom probably after 5. No, more like 4. I think I got home around 4. Sat down for a little while, for about an hour or so, and then suddenly felt the itch to have to go to Hobby Lobby. I was gonna go right after I left the school, but then I decided, let me go home, because I was supposed to come back and try and get some recycling done with my sister, but we weren't able to do that. So then I said, okay, well then I'll just sit down and relax. Sorry, I'm looking for the TV remote right now. So I'll just sit down and relax. And I did that for about an hour, and then I decided, no, I need to go out and I need to do something. And sometimes that is one of my fatal flaws. Like sometimes I just need to learn how to just sit still and not do something, especially on summer break. So I went to Hobby Lobby to exchange the paper. I'll try and show you guys what I decided to do after all. And then I bought a sign for my classroom, like a big wall hanging that I think I'm going to put on that white wall that's in my classroom. And all this eventually I'll show you. And then while I was there, I saw a teepee and suddenly decided that I think I need a teepee in my classroom. The problem is that if you remember my classroom last year, I had a black and white striped chair that was in my classroom library, and I really love that chair. It's just, it doesn't go anymore. And I keep trying to tell myself I can make it work if I just get a different throw for it or do something with it. But the fact of the matter is it's black, and it's gonna kind of really clash with the softness of the gray that I'm going with. So I'm contemplating contacting one of my co-workers at the school who looks like has a color scheme of black and white and grays and teals, and ask her if she wants to maybe buy the chair for me, and then I can better justify purchasing a teepee for my class. I don't know if that makes sense. So after I went to Hobby Lobby, after I went to Hobby Lobby, I stopped by Home Goods just to kind of walk around because I was over there. And then by the time I left Home Goods, I realized I was exhausted. I went to the Habit and picked up some dinner. If you have the Habit out near you, I don't know if it's just a California thing, I highly recommend the Caesar salad with tri-tip and the tempura fried string beans. That is what I'm having for dinner. And then I got home and my sister's downstairs. I keep meaning to vlog with her, but like anytime I'm around, she's not around. Now she's downstairs eating dinner, and I'm not gonna disturb her with that. But I will try and show her to you again this summer so that you can see that her hair is back intact. But she's downstairs watching The Handmaid's Tale. So she is on episode 9. And I'm upstairs getting ready to shower, wash my face, and just relax. I need to rest. And more importantly, I'm here to close out the vlog for the week, so I'm not exactly sure how this is all gonna pan out. I took a lot of random clips of random things. I should have vlogged a little bit more. I don't know why I didn't vlog when we went to the teacher store, but I think I was just in such a panic of, am I gonna get the right border, that I didn't even think to pick up the camera. But however this turns out, I hope you guys enjoy it and that you are enjoying watching the process of me put my classroom together. I do feel good about the amount of progress that I made this week. Once I get all the paper up, then it's just a matter of me decorating all that. And what will probably happen is I will get all the paper up, kind of show you guys what that looks like, and then show the classroom again when I'm like, what I feel like it's completely done. So there might be a stretch of time where you don't see it for a while, but yes. So I'm gonna say goodnight. Genesis is right here. I feel like I like to get her in as much as I can. She's resting. Say hi, Jenny. There she is. Put your ears up. Put them up. Poot. Jenny. Well, I don't know why she's looking so sad right now. Maybe she's sad that I didn't, you know, take her on her walk. So anyway, have a great rest of your day wherever or whatever point in the day you are at. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Thank you for such a great response to the teacher tag. It took me so long to do it, but I have had nothing but positive responses, and I really do feel like you guys feel like you got to know me a little bit better as a teacher. My mom even watched it and she felt like she learned something that she didn't know. So thank you so much for that. And I hope if I can get my act together to do a couple more videos like that where it's just me sitting down talking about some type of topic. I thought about maybe giving some of my financial tips for teachers. Nothing like extravagant. I'm not like a financial advisor or anything, but just things that I feel like have served me well being single in California on a teacher's salary and a teacher's pay schedule. So if you think that's something you would like to hear about, please leave a comment down below, or give this video a thumbs up and I will try and get it done. But until then, I hope you guys have a good one. I will talk to you soon. Bye. time. Make sure you click subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.